So Lavelle Crawford, best known for being a comedian and playing Huel from Breaking Bad, recently came out with some interesting thoughts on the LGBT community, despite also confessing that his father is homosexual. You can sort of tell that his line of thinking and values he holds are the same type of thinking that homophobic people splurt out as reasons against homosexuals, meaning that the ideas he is spreading actually carry the ability to promote actual bigotry. Lavelle denounced the idea of using cartoons as a venue to spread gay awareness.
I don't think cartoons is a fucking venue for homosexuality. I just don't think it. I mean, it's just for enjoyment or for learning things. I don't think you should have to put that. I don't think I have to see a gay character.
Which is a fucking stupid argument considering a lot of people in dire need of discovering homosexuality are the same age demographic that would still be watching these cartoons. One of the problems of their sexuality not being accepted is that it doesn't get covered a lot, so people grow up not fully understanding their own identity. Cartoons that are there to promote a positive message that encourages their sexuality is absolutely vital in helping them out in the long run. Around discussing these thoughts, Lavelle had on his mind he concludes how it'd be bad for cartoons to teach kids that being gay is natural, even though it fucking is. He concludes by saying that you should wait until you're 25 and try out pussy first, before you know if you're truly gay.
Because see, they trying to put in your kid's mind, oh, I'm born gay, and I'm still, the jury's still fucking out on that. Okay, you're gay. 25, I think you could be gay. If you decide you want to be gay at 25, that's fine. But try pussy for first years. Try pussy out. Young ladies, try a dick out. You're gonna find a good dick out there. Try one. But I really hate that, and I ain't gonna say that TV gonna make my kids gay. I'm not gonna accept that, because you wanna be gay, see the world first. Try out the gear you got first before you go down that fucking street.
By this same logic of can't knock it till you try it, you could easily spin that and say, you should try out penis a few times in your life. You know, just to know that you're truly straight. Obviously, the idea of homosexual intercourse to a straight man is just as sexually erotic as heterosexual intercourse would be to a gay man. The idea of forcing an unwanted sexuality on someone just because you don't deem it a normal sexuality is not okay. Homosexuality should be as accepted in today's day and age and seen as the norm as any other sexuality. We should be promoting diversity and people identifying with a sexuality that makes them the most comfortable, whether that makes you straight, bisexual, asexual, homosexual, and so on. Then after Lavelle said these blatantly misinformed pseudo-scientific opinions on the issue of homosexuality and got reasonable flack from critics, he had a massive pleb brigade willing to defend him at every turn they get. A lot of people justified it by saying his viewpoints were nothing more than a joke. I'm sorry, but when you unapologetically spout these viewpoints in an interview when you're not doing a stand-up routine, then I'm inclined to believe you. Whether or not Crawford is a comedian is aside the point, he was clearly there to convey his genuine worldviews and answer questions from that mindset. When you are saying completely deadpan that being gay isn't natural, to try out pussy before dick, and even calling homosexuality and trans people fucking weird.
The gay people, I look at people having feelings, you know. And I mean, you know, no matter how much they get accepted, it's still fucking weird. Now they trying to get their own bathrooms and shit, you know, and I'm just like, you know, it's still not the norm.
I believe there's a line between just a joke, and I believe that line really does vary. This is straight up bigotry being spewed from his mouth.
I mean, I love you as a person. That other stuff that you're doing, that's what you want to do, and I believe that's a choice. I'm serious. I think that's a choice. I'm sorry.
If we are here to honestly believe that any stupid, misinformed opinion that is uttered from a comedian is nothing more than a joke, then that really trivializes comedians as nothing more than laugh devices for us. Stop pretending that this is people censoring jokes and look at it as people calling out toxic, homophobic ideas when they're being presented to them. Like they should. If after all of this you still think he's joking, maybe consider that he fucking apologized for his viewpoints. Here's what he said. Look, I apologize, but I have the right to my feelings and opinions. Free thought is still here, but I'm sorry and all of that. all I can do. It's a shame you all using my interview as your sounding board, but if I offended you, it wasn't my intention. You attacking me, and I distinctly said I don't pick on gay people? Really? But I'm the bad guy? Okay, sorry gay folks, you can put down fat people, black people, or anybody you speak your mind here, you come. That's the mafia, but it cool, I love you, as people with classifications. Now let's just ignore that that sentence made no fucking sense and had no grammar to it whatsoever. Now obviously saying that he's entitled to his right to an opinion clearly indicates that homophobic Huel over here was being genuine with his viewpoints. Huel, how much do you hate gay people?
Reasonably.
Let's not forget too that in the interview he did crack jokes, and in the interview he was able to make a distinction between when he was joking and when he was being genuine with quips like just kidding or no, but seriously. Of course, people are entitled to their opinions, but surprisingly people don't take too kindly to misinformed opinions about the entire sexuality of a marginalized group. You see, bigoted thinking tends to be frowned upon, whether you flat out hate gay people or not. Having a misinformed stigma towards them and refusing to look at the signs of their sexuality shows that you're willfully ignorant on the topic of sexuality, and therefore your thoughts shouldn't be taken seriously and be put to heavy scrutiny. Most of his apology wasn't even an apology. An apology would be an understanding of what you did was wrong and then taking responsibility. The people he placed responsibility on were the people being offended and vilifying them, turning his apology into a pity party. Oh, well you wouldn't want to go after the poor widow fat black person over here. Because being in a marginalized group makes you immune from saying misinformed things and being held up to scrutiny for not doing any research in the shit you say. As someone who vehemently believes women are in an oppressed minority, I can also say in the same breath that I think Theresa May is a cunt. That's not a hypocritical statement. Just because I think women are oppressed doesn't mean I have to think that every woman is a good person. Same goes for fat black people, surprisingly. People marginalized can still have bigoted opinions. Take Milo Yiannopoulos as an example. He calls people calling out bigoted ways of thinking to promote a more positive image for gay folks as the gay mafia, for fuck's sakes. And this is the guy you take seriously? You know, he blocked me on Twitter too for calling him out for victimizing himself and acting as if his weight or ethnicity give him a pass for behaving like a cunt. So much for gay people needing thicker skin.
And it is gay mafia. Gay people shut down shit, man. It is a mafia. There's a gay mafia out there. I don't care what nobody say. They will come down on you. And when I talk to you, I blog you and all this shit.
I guess, up next by Laval, my black compadres need thicker skin. Maybe it's just you who needs thicker skin. Stop being an insecure pussy who can't handle that science advanced beyond bigoted ideologies, and you don't need any excuse or reason to clutch onto them desperately. And stop letting teenagers online who call you out get you all riled up into blocking them. Stop acting like you're the poor victim and that we don't care about black people just because we think you in particular were saying outlandish things.